Hello YouTube, this is Lou here. Today I have a 1997 Golf, but it's not just any Golf, it is a Golf Trek. It's a special edition. It comes with the bicycle you see up top, and I'll go ahead and point out some of the special details on the car. We'll go ahead and start with the exterior and then move on into the interior. So I'll show you the car first, and then we'll get up close with the bike as well. So as you can see, black exterior, dark cloth interior. Right away you could see it's got this special Trek badge here. I believe this vehicle has 47,000 miles on it. Go ahead and get close to the paint here. Check out the wheels. As you can see, it's got good tires on it, new tires that is. Some paint details on the rear bumper has been used and driven. Show the front clip here. Front bumper's in pretty good shape actually. Few rock chips, but overall great condition. We'll show the bike here, the Trek bicycle. As you can see, it's got some special branding. It's got the Volkswagen logo, and I'll have to get a picture of the seat. It's got a special embroidered VW badge on there. Also the bars here, also Trek with the Volkswagen logo. So as you can see here, mountain bike racing team. Kind of a special package. And then we'll move on to the interior. All right, and I do want to show you, vehicle has 2 keys, as you can see. Then also has these 2 other keys as well. I believe these are for the bike rack, if I'm not mistaken. We'll continue inside here. As you can see, it's peak 90s in here. Crank windows. You have a manual transmission, cloth interior. You'll see the seats are in good shape. Bolsters are in good shape. They have the Trek branding on the seats there, as well as in the rear. You can see back there, got that on the rear. Got privacy cover back there. You can see the mats here. They got the Volkswagen logo, old logo mats, very cool. We'll go ahead and hop inside here. As you can see, that's old school steering wheel with the airbag. You got your horn buttons up here. Looking at the center, you have a period correct head unit, obviously aftermarket. Your aircon controls here, right? Pretty straightforward. Door locks here. Cup holders in the center. Little sticker letting you know you got to push in the clutch to start the engine. 5-speed manual transmission. Get your parking brake here. Got a glove box. Very small. You can see they got the wheel locks in there. Trunk release here. As you can see, that still functions. In the rear, got the mats. Pretty straightforward. Why don't we'll look at here, locking glove box. And then you do have the rear, which I'll show you in a moment. All right, we'll move on to the rear here. So in the rear, we have the hatch area. Do want to show you the original mats. They have a pretty neat design. As you can see, it's a VW, and then you have the bicycle there going down the mountain. You got 2 of those. Obviously, rear seats as well. They fold down. Let me show you how that works. If we go to the side here, and again, this is what they look like. We'll go to the little release here. Pull this up, and then the seat goes down. Same for both sides. And I noticed a nice little detail here. Your seat belt actually goes into this little slot here, so that way it's out of the way. Seat goes right back, locks in place. And then I do want to point out this little detail here. You have a nifty cup holder, pops out, just 1 cup holder, and a cigarette ashtray, which you don't see too often. in new cars at least. Also crank windows in the rear. And then I did not show it in the front, but it does have a sunroof. So you do have that as well. Okay, so here we have the engine compartment. I do want to show this. As you can see, it's a 2-liter engine. Not too often you get to see engines like this anymore. They're usually covered with plastics. As you can see down there, that is your transmission. And then you have actually your clutch cable right here. Obviously these cars are very simple, not a lot of electronics going on. Some vacuum lines and the battery, engine, transmission, alternator, intake, and coolant reservoir. Very neat. One more detail I want to point out. I do see these are actually glass headlights. Something that is very interesting of the 90s cars. And then you have your lower lights down here. This one is actually also glass, and these two are plastic. Your blinker in there and the assembly. All right, and now we will do the test drive portion of the video. So we'll go ahead and show you how it starts. It has a system that plays us a little tune here. We'll go ahead and put the window down. Obviously this does have aircon, which does blow cold actually. But for the sake of the video, we'll go ahead and just have the window down. Manual transmission, put her in first gear here. We'll take off. As you can see, very easy to drive. What's nice about these 90s cars is the size. I mean, you compare it to a modern car, you just can't get this size anymore. And they're very nimble. Shifting feels good. First to second, no problem. I don't know if I have enough RPM to get into third here. And that's third. Goes into gear fine. Hit the brakes. And then we'll put her in reverse so you guys can see that as well. Very easily into reverse. And yeah, that's the drive there. So, all right, so I do want to get one more shot of the outside, this time without the bike. As you can see, still a very cool car. You don't see too many Golfs like this anymore. Let me go ahead and show you the bike now. All right, so I do want to show off the bicycle. This is the embroidering I mentioned here. So as you can see, Trek with the VW logo. So a gentleman on a, looks like a rocket ship. You have the limited edition sticker with the Volkswagen logo. Here is the bike's model. And then I do want to show off these grips. I'll get out of the sunlight here. The VW logo is in there on both sides there. Very neat. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me in the links below. I have a lot of inventory, so if there's a particular vehicle you're after, we're here in Countryside, Illinois. Feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.